Hello, my name is Group Snail, and welcome to a pretty interesting video today. So in the recent, I think in season chosen specifically, they let you go back through this place after you wipe in the boss checkpoint, so you can actually load up the checkpoint and then come back here and grab a sparrow. And now we can actually get out of map, which is really exciting. I'm going to show you something a little extra exciting here, but first, I need my sparrow. So, yeah, so, basically, hold on, let's see if I can do this gamer move here. If we, I almost got it. Hang on, let's wipe here. Hello, sir, can I please get a stomp? Or actually, if it's following the lore, it should be ma'am. Anyways, there we go. We'll try that once more, and if we don't get it, I'll just explain what's out there. So, um, yeah, so I was exploring out here just now with Froggy and JB3, and JB3 actually found like a proper sparrow breach here, so we're gonna be hitting that, and hopefully if I can get it while the encounter is going, I can also show you how this whole thing works. So basically, by the way, one of the things to note is that if you start the encounter while outside the map, it will automatically teleport you into the tube and then send you down back into the encounter. But you can avoid this by, hang on, let's... Dude, how did Froggy get that? Oh my god, okay. I mean, the man's a wizard, so... Except not for sparrow breaching, as we found out today. Anyways, the only real difference is that we'd be able to see the boss, but I'll just show you where that is. So, oh, there we go. So basically, yeah. So generally, it would be easier to do this with a fire team, because you can get one friend to start the encounter while you're already outside. But like I said, the one thing to note is that the game will teleport you back in, except if you're on a sparrow. So that is, yeah, it's pretty nice, and it means you can do some interesting things because you can stay out of the map. So as you saw there, I turned my FPS down to 30, and then we go into this back corner, sort of aim for the hole, and then, oh, let's try this again. It takes a little bit of finessing to get through. Oh, that time it never even... Come on. I'm not quite the sparrow breaching expert that JB3 is. Come on. Hey, there we go. So now that we're out of the map, we can go places, see things, do stuff. All the fun things you can do. Alright, so in order to summon your sparrow, we're gonna have to go back here over to the tunnel again, and I can turn my FPS again. Alright. By the way, if this video looks a little bit better, which is my goal, that's because I finally fixed all of my exporting and recording problems that made my video stuck at 720p. So, hopefully that's all resolved. Alright, now that we're over here, first off, you can actually walk over here and trigger the sound effect. Or maybe not. Ah, there we go. But yeah, so now we're gonna start sparrow flying because we can get on top of that tube, as you saw in the thumbnail. There's actually a pretty nice view here. Hang on. If you swing through like this, you can, if we can get the game's culling system to work for us here, you can yeah, you can see all the way back. And also, hey, wait a second. Can you just sparrow up this thing? No. Okay. Ah, I'm gonna have to breach that now. I forgot that. Okay. Well, I guess we keep going. Trust me, it's all worth it. By the way, there's a chance you're gonna be seeing 3 videos at once because we're all recording it right now. At least I know Froggy is. But yeah, let's just make our way over here. Oh yeah, so I guess I'm at 140 subscribers now. Thanks JB3, really appreciate it. Hey, there we go. Just hop back here. Walk up as far top as possible because of the catapult lift mechanics. I'm sorry if you just heard my dog there. He really does not like being not the center of attention. Alright, so. Oh yeah, thanks for subscribing. That's the end of my sentence there. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that my channel has practically tripled in less than a month. And yeah, I'd like to say thank you. Because you're the ones who made it happen. By the way, you can only sparrow fly at the front of this, like, tetrahedron thing, because if you go too far out, it'll like, stop letting you summon your sparrow. But we're going to keep going up here. You can see, actually, the structure of the map here, and how the boss encounter works. Because you got your four different configurations of the main room. You got your tube, and then you got your drop tube that you can see sort of over there, and we'll see that later in the video. I'll fly over to that. Alright, almost there, just need to get a little bit more height. But yeah, it's really nice that we can get back out here. Oh yeah, by the way, that's that way is where the loot room would be if it didn't have its own separate box, which is quite unfortunate. Kind of forgot that I'm finally using Lament again, so I can go a little further. So here we are. Oh, and wait, if you look at the left side of the screen, you can almost see the, like, skybox there, yeah. That's where it is. So, yeah, here's the boss room. And if we look over there, we can see our different things and the drop tube, along with also the weird triangle lights there. So, I, once again, really hope that my background noise detection whatever thing is working properly. Alright, so here's the 2 dev cylinders that baffled some people back when JB3 was still hacking, so yeah. So if you manage to get out here while the encounter has started, the boss is gonna sit right there. And yeah, you can damage them using, like, either, I mean, if you're if you really don't want to do very much damage, you can wither horde them and immediately die, but you're forced spawned back inside the map, so you can't really do much about that. Otherwise, you could maybe use like the Dusk Field and Sword trick on Morgoth, maybe, but yeah. So let's see what else we can see here. Starting off with these weird shaped covering things, which are not as solid as they might have led you to believe. So if you go over here, you can actually look inside the map. There we are, very cool. You can see the shape of the tetrahedron outside there. Yeah, like the pattern on it. I'd be curious to see whether or not there's any hole at the top or not, because I know some of the pyramids in this game do, some of them don't. Yeah. You can actually see the patterns of what the things are gonna be before the game starts. Oh. More triangle lights. Oh, and that matches up with the thing. Okay, so then what are the triangle lights that are up here then? Believe me, they're there. Alright. Here's our other room here. I swear the neighbors are gonna drive me crazy. This is why I don't like to record at said hours. It's actually quite late. And there they are, making noise. So that's the main room, obviously. And a random death barrier, cool. Okay. I'm gonna fly out and then show you the tube, and then we're gonna call it a day. Because I'm tired and there isn't too much else to show you. Because this really is just out of map at the boss. I don't think I'm gonna try the gamer again though. I understand there's also an map at the like beginning part of the prophecy, but the Rainbow Road. I don't know actually, so I don't know. Like I said, this is not as easy to do solo because if you die, you're done. You have to start over no matter what, but there we go. Still a nice, easy map. Yeah, I should be able to fly over there. And by the way, if you're curious, the teleporter doesn't actually work unless the encounter is starting or already started. So, for example, it when it first starts out, it's set to teleport you into the main room, like that room right there. And it's not until the you actually like deposit all the motes that it switches over to teleporting you to the boss. So you can't cheese the encounter and immediately get to the boss section from here, which is quite unfortunate, but understandable. Yeah, I'm very interested in those patterns there that you're seeing at the bottom. Because it's in fact spinning circles. You know, it's quite elegant how this is all designed. I mean, it's sort of something you don't really think about until it's right there in front of you. But, yeah, it's all very cool and, you know, something that I'd never thought I'd actually be able to see in person. Oh my god. We're getting background noise. It's being terrible. I don't want to re-record this, so you're just gonna put up with my family. Sure hope they don't say anybody's names. 'Cause that mean I'd have to really re-record this. And that's about it for this video. Turns out my microphone just stopped, like, randomly muted itself, but all you missed was me taking a look at the weird patterns as I fell down. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to re-record this. I don't think I've got the time tonight, so yeah. Thanks for watching. I highly recommend you try this while during the encounter, so you can see the weird mechanics of the boss just kind of chilling. Um, and yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, pretend there's a cool outro.